Some of you might have just watched my square root of x video and noticed, well, integers are boring. Why don't you do real numbers? Well, let's look at real numbers. All I changed this time is instead of going from integers to integers, we're going to go from real numbers to real numbers. Now remember, a real number would be anything like 0, 1, 2, 1.1, 1.3, pretty much anything. It would include decimal numbers, whole numbers. That's what real numbers are. So let's go ahead and check our three conditions for it to be a function. First, we have to make sure that every real number we put in is going to give back another real number. So let's go ahead and try this. So if we plug in 0, we're going to get the square root of 0, which is 0. It's not too different from our previous example. Similarly to 1, we're going to get the square root of 1 is going to be 1, which is still going to be a real number. Then we're going to put in 2, and we're going to get that's equal to the square root of 2, which is also a real number. So we've already fixed something that we weren't able to get by when we just had integers to integers. Okay, how about now we try negative numbers? So let's go ahead and try -1. Well, the square root of -1 is not going to be a real number. This is a complex number. So we've already found that this doesn't work, and this also means that not every real number, I need to change these to real numbers, give me just one moment. So this means not every real number will be mapped to a real number, because we have a real number -1 being mapped to a complex number. And we don't even need to worry about this last condition here. So this is still not going to be true. In fact, this statement here is still going to be the reason for why if we change this to go from integers to real numbers would still not be a function. So the square root of x is simply not going to be a function under these conditions.